Hey, I often get asked what is a solo assisted heat pump. Now, our thermodynamic solo assisted heat pump, which you can see here before you, can best be described as a fridge in reverse. Most people understand that the panel on the back of their fridge is a factor in keeping its contents cold. By reversing this principle, using the aluminium evaporator you see behind our products here, we're absorbing heat as opposed to rejecting it, and using the heat that we capture to heat hot water, providing you and your family hot water in all weather conditions all year round. As opposed to many heat pump technologies, the Magic Thermodynamic box can be installed indoors, with a separate evaporator, no fan, and a purposely selected reciprocating compressor, as opposed to the industry standard rotary compressor. The big Magic Thermodynamic box will generate only 41 decibels when running, the same as a modern fridge. Now, what is the difference between, say, a solar assisted heat pump and an air source heat pump? The difference is this. You may see that big black evaporator panel that we have behind there. That's really where we differ from an air source heat pump. An air source heat pump will have what's called a finned tubed evaporator that sits behind a big fan in a big box that's nice and noisy and sits outside. What we've done differently is we've got rid of that fan, we've got rid of that moving part, and we've taken that finned heat exchanger and we've removed it from the encapsulated box. We've made it much bigger. We've removed the fins and made it roll-bound aluminium. Using this big black panel behind it, it's aesthetically integrated across a roof or a house and is open to the environment, getting uplift both from the environment and the ambient air surrounding the evaporator, as it would do with an air source heat pump, but also from sunlight and other available energy sources. The thermodynamic panel or evaporator that you see behind the product here has been designed to maximise the absorption of energy from within its environment. Unlike solar panels, thermodynamic panels are maintenance free and do not rely on direct sunlight to create this energy, which allows for versatile installations. They can be installed on north, south, east or west, walls or a roof, or even inside. This is our thermodynamic evaporating panel. As you can see, we have an inlet or a liquid line on the right hand side and a suction or an exit line on the right hand side. It's been bespokely designed to maximise the amount of surface area we expose a refrigerant to ensure that we maximise the amount of energy we absorb from the surrounding ambient environment. You'll see that the one vane comes to 2 and the 2 vanes go to 3, and as the 3 vanes extend up to the top of the cylinder, one goes straight across, and these two here double back on themselves. They double back on themselves to ensure that they all have the same length and therefore the same resistance, so the refrigerant doesn't favour one path of least resistance over the other. As it comes down here to this matrix, obviously we cannot ensure that they're all the same distance, so what we do is we thin these vanes across here. If the refrigerant is passing through the path of least resistance, straight down the middle for example, and it hits this thinned vane here, which is going to increase the resistance, we'll then move across, and move across, and move across, and move across, just ensuring that we get uniform distribution across this panel. Why do we want uniform distribution? Well, that's how we're going to absorb the most amount of energy. Around this area here, we will get evaporation from the liquid refrigerant to the gas refrigerant, or gaseous state. And it's in that state change from a liquid to a gas that we absorb a lot of energy. We also gain energy from a refrigerant that comes in here at a boiling point of minus 28 degrees and returning above zero. It goes back to the heat pump. Typically, this would be much smaller and have fins running across it, and it would be enclosed within a big box. And that's what you'll see in an air source heat pump with a big fan that consumes electricity in front of it, forcing convection over it. But what we've done is we've got rid of that fan because we don't like moving parts. And by getting rid of that fan, we've had to increase the size of the evaporator. And by increasing the size of the evaporator, we've also taken it out of that box. It's not enclosed anymore. And so we've not got a fan. The big Magic Thermodynamic box you see here is extremely well insulated, with a cylindrical cylinder in the inside encapsulated within a square casing, meaning we can maximise the amount of insulation that we put in there with up to 222 millimetres of insulation in the corners. Okay? And with the definition of a high performance cylinder shifting from a cylinder that heats up quickly to one that cools down very, very slowly, what is a Big Magic Thermodynamic box? Well, a Big Magic Thermodynamic box, as simplistically as I can tell you, is an efficient, renewable, reliable heat pump that heats your hot water. Reliable is a Big Magic Thermodynamic box, but we have just one moving part, a reciprocating compressor, with a 20+ year life expectancy. Okay? We offer a 25-year warranty on our duplex stainless steel 2304 unvented hot water vessel. That's super insulated, and a 10-year warranty on our aluminium roll-bound evaporator that is maintenance. How does the Big Magic Thermodynamic box perform? Well, the Big Magic Thermodynamic box here will deliver up to 2.2 kilowatts and consume as little as 650 watts, giving you a COP of up to 4. How does a Big Magic Thermodynamic perform? Well, it will deliver up to 2,200 watts and consume as little as 650 watts, giving you a positive efficiency where you're getting more out of the system than you're putting in, completely separate to what you may be used to already. And with supplementary heat sources such as the immersion heater delivering 1,500 watts and a supplementary coil delivering up to 22,000 watts, if you need additional heating, you've got it there ready. Big Magic Thermodynamic Box is also an internationally recognised, certified and accredited product, found in 15 countries across the world. We've got micro certification generation scheme certification, we've got conformity for Europe, we've got ISDE, we've got ECO, and most recently in 2018 we've got UL and CSA certification as well. To be USA ready and UL and CSA certified, we had to make a few changes to our product. And while we're making those changes, we decided to make the controller as good as it could be, to bring the best out of the product that we could possibly bring. And when we looked at it, we wanted to integrate connectivity to a solar photovoltaic inverter. So we can sense when that inverter is generating electricity, and using that electricity that it generates to heat the hot water in that cylinders are an investment. And a Big Magic Thermodynamic box, with its innovative design, effective heat retention, and renewable, efficient hot water heating system, coupled with up to a 25-year warranty, is a great investment that will offer you consistent, long-term energy savings.